trick today. Don't you do that! I will do whatever I want. I am not having this conversation right now. You dare walk away from me now. I'll do as I damn well please. This is my house! I'll kill you!
911, what's your emergency?
Matthew? Matthew? Matthew!
Okay, we'll send someone over immediately.
This is Nicole? Jack, how are you? A plea deal? You must be joking. Involuntary, time served. Right. Send the paperwork over to my office and we'll have it wrapped up by the end of the day. I'm getting another call. I gotta run. Just send them over. Bye. Is it Nicole?
Nikki?
Riley?
Matthew's dead.
Wait, what? When?
Last night.
Oh my god, Riley.
They're saying that it was murder.
Matthew? Murdered?
The cops have been here all morning. Look, I know how you feel about coming home.
If you knew, you wouldn't ask.
I need you, Nikki. I feel so alone.
Look, even if I wanted to come back, I can't. I just finished up a big case. My desk is covered with 5 months backlog.
Who else am I supposed to call?
What about Mom? How's she doing with all this?
She's the one that they arrested.
The Beverly Hills resident was charged with murder after the vehicle she had been driving struck and killed 20-year-old USC student John Clayton last year. Defense attorney Nicole Ray held a press conference following yesterday's verdict of not guilty.
What happened to John was an unfortunate and horrible accident. But I stand here today heartened by the fact that the jury decided not to compound that tragedy by depriving the community of both a wife and mother. Not to mention a philanthropist who has done so much for the city of Beverly Hills.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to welcome you on board flight number 100.
Excuse me, are you that lawyer from TV?
Yes, actually I am.
I think it's horrible what you did. That woman should have gone to prison for killing that nice young man. Shame.
It was lovely to meet you.
Nikki?
Hi.
Oh, God. I know it wasn't easy for you to come here,
You have no idea.
but thank you.
So what are we looking at exactly?
Well, it all started when the neighbors called 911 because they overheard Mom and Matthew arguing.
Please don't tell me she's drinking again. Damn it, Mom.
The cops said they found her standing over his body at the bottom of the stairs.
Let me guess. She doesn't remember.
No. Look, I know she can be a handful, but you don't think that she could have actually killed him, do you?
Has she talked to anyone yet?
Yeah, she's been in there with Charlene all morning.
Charlene McManus?
Deputy Charlene McManus. I told you, she really needs your help.
And if I asked you for one good reason why I should risk my reputation on that woman?
Because you're not doing it for her. doing it for me. Please.
Better get in there before she buries herself any deeper. My name is Nicole Ray. I'm here on behalf of Catherine Rafferty,
And you are?
her lawyer.
Yes.
The lawyer's here to talk to her.
Now? Your lawyer's here.
I didn't order a lawyer. No,
If you don't mind, I need a few moments to confer with my client.
that won't be necessary.
And if you would, a copy of her file.
I'm confused. Are you her attorney or not?
She
I
is
am.
not.
She's all yours.
What happened, Mom? I can't help you if you don't tell me what's going on.
Didn't ask for your help.
They're gonna charge you with murder. You could be looking at life with no parole, and that's assuming the DA doesn't seek the death penalty. Are you even listening to me? Mom?
What do you want me to say? That I'm so blessed the famous Nicole Ray took time out of her busy schedule to come down here and help dig one of the little people out of trouble? Why are you here?
I promised Riley.
Your sister. Silly me. Here, I thought I was the one in trouble.
Did you kill him?
You did not just ask me that.
It's a yes or no question, Mom.
Look, I'm aware of how you feel about me.
That'd be a first.
But to accuse me of something like that?
Yes or no?
Go to hell.
I don't need this.
Makes two of us.
Nice to see you too. Nikki, no, I can't force someone to hire me.
You know she's stubborn.
I'm sorry, it was a mistake to get your hopes up.
Can you try again?
You do know the definition of insanity, right?
Yes.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry it didn't work out.
Okay, well, do you have to leave right away?
Rye,
Can you at least wait until after Matthew's wake? It's gonna be small, just a few people at the house.
when?
Tomorrow?
Miss Ray,
Yes.
the deputy asked me to give you this, the paperwork you requested.
Great, thanks.
Please?
Fine, but just until after the wake, then I'm gone.
How about I give you a lift back to Mom's house?
I rented a car. Besides, I am not staying at that house.
She's not even gonna be home.
I'll give you a call as soon as I get settled, okay? Promise. It is good to see you again.
crying out.
Hey! Some of us are trying to think in here!
Go to hell, lady.
Yeah, you too. Hey, hi, it's Nicole. Yeah. Listen, could you do me a favor? Could you tell me what the temperature was in Eastboro night before last? About 10:30? Really? No, I don't miss the humidity at all. Thank you. You too. Bye.
Thank you.
Sure. Nikki, what's wrong?
I've been going over the police reports.
And?
I don't think they were alone.
What do you mean?
The night Matthew died, I think there was someone else in the house.
How do you know that?
The windows in the photo. Look.
They're closed.
Exactly.
But Mom never closed the windows in the living room because the house
Doesn't have central air, exactly. So why were they closed the night Matthew died?
Someone else did it.
Exactly. And whoever it is setting Mom up for murder.
This is a little problematic right here for you. Excuse me.
You're fired.
Who do you think you are?
Her attorney.
Just ignore her, Chuck.
She's with me.
Don't worry. I'm sure there's plenty of ambulances for you to chase down in county.
Excuse me?
She's already been set up for murder. She doesn't need to be sent up the river, too.
Had enough of these dead-end cases anyway. Enjoy the loss.
Made the headlines. Congratulations. There goes your impartial jury pool.
Why are you still here? Riley said you were leaving.
Because as much as it pains me to admit it, you need me.
I needed you 10 years ago.
Funny, I could say the same thing about you.
Oh, you are just like your father. He never knew when to quit either.
But he did know not to close the windows.
What?
In the summer, we always left the windows open.
Of course, the house doesn't have air conditioning.
Exactly. So why were they closed the night Matthew died? And since Matthew was lying at the bottom of the stairs at the time, I'm guessing he didn't close them either.
Are you saying it wasn't just a fall?
I'm saying, what if the police are right? What if someone did push him down those stairs? It just wasn't you.
Who was it then?
The same person who closed those windows, probably when they used them to leave, which would explain why the doors had remained locked from the inside.
Oh, wait, how do they know who used my door?
Fortunately for you, one of the few things Matthew did to update the house was installing smart locks, which means they know anytime someone came in and if anyone went out.
Matthew did that for Riley. She kept forgetting her keys. Thought it was stupid myself.
Yeah, well, it doesn't help your case until you consider the window.
I don't remember there being anyone else in the house.
Your blood alcohol content was 0.23, so I doubt you would have remembered your name.
I had one bad night. One.
Be honest, you've had a lot of bad nights over the years.
Over the years, yes, but I had changed. Maybe if you had stayed in touch, you would have known that. So what am I supposed to do?
Hire me.
Oh.
No, I can file a petition to see what fingerprints they pulled off the windowsill. That'll at least find the last person who touched it.
Can't the public defender get that information?
Who, Chuck? It's too much work. No. He'll just make a plea deal and move on to the next charity case who needs a lawyer to do the bare minimum.
Well, if it's as bad as you say, maybe I should make a deal.
Shut up. Do you feel like you've thrown your life away enough already?
Well, what would I be looking at?
Life in prison,
As opposed to?
death. And as tempting as that sounds, I owe Riley her mother back.
Her mother.
Admit it. You need me, Mom.
I'd ask you where it's going, but I know you two all too well.
Look, I don't know how, but I'm gonna scare up another suspect for Matthew's murder.
I like your mother, Nikki. I really do. But between the argument, the threat of violence, and her claim not to remember.
Lucky for her, unwinnable cases happen to be my specialty.
You should know officially the chief wants to close the case.
And unofficially?
I'll look into it if you do.
I appreciate that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a wake to attend.
I was starting to worry you weren't gonna make it. How's Mom?
As warm and welcoming as ever. I have no idea how you ever lived with her.
She changed. Matthew was a good influence.
No one's that much of a miracle worker.
Well, maybe if you visited or, I don't know, called every once in a while, you would be able to see that.
It's easy for you to say. She didn't stumble in drunk to your high school graduation. You didn't almost miss your college interview because she was out busy getting a DUI.
Okay. Fair enough. Let's just focus on Matthew for the afternoon. Yeah.
I'll be honest. I barely knew him.
Well, let's change that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll introduce you. Come on. Sadie. This is Sadie. Sadie, Nikki.
Nicole.
Oh, the other stepdaughter.
Sadie works at the tavern.
I'm sorry for your loss. He was a very kind man, and he always spoke so highly of you.
Really?
Big-time lawyer from the big city. Every time news of one of your cases hit the internet, he must have shared it with the whole town.
That's sweet.
Well, it's so good to finally meet you. It's nice to have a face with the name.
I don't know any of these people. Okay, it's Pastor Atkins. He preaches at the church that Matthew took Mom to.
Mom went to church?
Sang in the choir. They both do. Well, did. You remember the neighbors from the street? That's Frank. Frank and Matthew used to play pickleball together every Saturday morning.
Seriously?
Yeah. Matthew was actually really good. He has a trophy upstairs. Wyatt, Matthew's brother.
Wyatt. Hi. I'm Nicole.
Nicole's stepdaughter. Yet here you are defending his killer.
We'll just have to see what the jury says.
I'll have to wait. I know she's better off where she is.
Excuse me. I'm gonna go get a drink.
You must be Nicole.
I am.
Kirk Holloway. I was your dad's... what? Your stepdad's business partner.
Hi.
Matthew said you're quite the lawyer. Even if your choice of clients is questionable.
Frankly, Mr. Holloway, my choice of clients is my business.
I respect that.
Not a fan of your own whiskey?
Yeah, I never actually had a taste for it myself. I was just looking for an excuse to get a minute to myself.
I know the feeling.
It's a bit awkward, huh? Being here in this house again after, you know, for your mother to do something like that.
She hasn't been convicted of anything.
Are they looking at other suspects?
Why? You got someone else in mind?
You know, Matthew used to tell me about the fights that he and Kate were having. They were happening more frequently, getting more volatile. He was becoming concerned
About my mother.
about all of it. Her temper, her drinking. I can't stop thinking that maybe if I'd said something sooner, I'm gonna say hi to some people. Sorry for your loss.
I see you met Kirk.
Odd duck. Seems pretty convinced Mom's guilty.
Yeah, well, she wasn't really fond of him either.
Oh?
Everybody knew that the distillery was Matthew's baby.
So what does that make Kirk?
Overpaid math nerd. Anyways, anytime the distillery actually showed a profit, the expenses had a convenient way of suddenly growing.
And you think the overpaid math nerd is the culprit?
I mean, hell, if it was up to him, they would have cashed out years ago. Now, one of us should make a speech before it gets too late.
I told you, I barely knew him.
Okay, well, only one of us is a professional shyster, so...
I'm assuming that's supposed to be a compliment?
Always.
My sister and I would like to thank you all for being with us here today. When your father dies of cancer while you're young, it's easy to assume that no one could ever follow in his footsteps. And then Mom met Matthew. Kind, supportive, funny, the kind of positive influence that could make a real difference. And he was more than just Mom's new husband, he was an important part of the community. An entrepreneur, part of the church choir. And as I hear it, he had quite the backhand at pickleball. More importantly, however, he was a father figure. And I'm sure if he could see us now, he'd be smiling, feeling all the love and appreciation in the room. And I know my mother wishes she could be here to thank you all in person, too. Anyone who knows this family knows that my mother and I have had a challenging relationship. So, despite whatever issues the two of us might have, as both her daughter and attorney, I'd like us all to remember that she's still a grieving widow, mourning the loss of her husband. And so, on behalf of the entire family, I'd like us all to raise a glass of Matthew's very own Rafferty Rye to his memory. We love you, and we miss you. May you rest in peace.
Seriously? What do they think? I'm gonna make a run for it?
I wouldn't recommend it.
Makes them feel powerful.
She's just doing her job.
What she should be doing is looking for who really killed my husband.
This is just a preliminary hearing. No one's on trial yet. Hopefully, you won't even get that far.
Hopefully?
Knowing these small towns, my guess is we'll get a prosecutor used to chasing taggers and shoplifters.
Is that?
Bobby, you didn't tell me he still lived here.
You never asked.
So, district attorney. Impressive.
Yeah, what can I say? Some of us opted for the small pond, which is why I'm surprised you actually took your mom's case.
Everyone's entitled to a decent defense.
That they are. And from what I hear, you charge quite a pretty penny for it, too.
Well, if you're interested, I could always put in a good word for you at the firm.
Well, unfortunately, I like to see criminals pay for their crimes and not their attorneys.
And I prefer to see justice reserved for the guilty, not the innocent.
Same old Nikki.
Guess some things never change.
All rise.
Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. No, stand up.
We have gathered here for the arraignment of Catherine Rafferty. Ms. Rafferty, in pursuant to Penal Code 19.01, you've been charged with a Class A felony, murder in the first degree in the death of Matthew Rafferty. Counselor, has your client read the criminal complaint?
They have, Your Honor.
And are they aware of the mandatory sentencing requirements should they be found guilty, which is no less than life in prison without the possibility of parole?
They are.
Very well. Ms. Rafferty, in the charge of first-degree murder, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
Order. A little louder, if you please.
Not guilty.
Very well. The trial is set for 9 a.m. Monday, the 25th, 3 weeks from today.
Your Honor, the defense moves to request bail for the defendant until the trial.
The people object, Your Honor.
Your motion is denied, Miss Ray.
Then the defense moves to request that the defendant be placed under house arrest until the trial.
Also denied, Miss Ray. Now, if there are no further matters to be discussed, this hearing is hereby adjourned.
All rise.
It's good to see you again, Nikki.
Looks like you'll be seeing even more of me now.
So now what happens?
Now, we get started on your defense.
So your taste in fine dining hasn't changed.
When in Rome.
So what are we drinking?
Club soda.
I'll take a beer.
You got it, Harris. As much as I'd love to sit and reminisce, I have a trial to prepare for.
What are you really doing here, Nick?
She's my mother.
So in other words, you think this little altruistic exercise in futility will somehow make up for years of hatred and resentment?
And she's innocent.
Okay, we both know that's not true.
You know what your problem is?
I only have one?
Self-confidence.
Funny. I was gonna say the same thing about you.
Marital spat, heat of the moment. I could see involuntary manslaughter. Maybe even second degree. But murder in the first?
She threatened to kill him.
She was drunk.
Doesn't mean she didn't mean it.
I think I know my own mother.
Did she tell you anything useful about that night?
You know me better than to ask something like that.
I just wondered if she happened to mention the distillery.
Matthew's Distillery.
Her distillery. Oh, haven't reached that part of your discovery yet. Well, thank you. Lucky for you, I'm gonna share in weed.
I'm all ears.
6 weeks ago, Matthew Rafferty amended his will, cutting his partner out completely.
Kirk.
That leaves everything to your mother, including the distillery. So she gets a new business and he files for unemployment.
It's a small town craft distillery. By the time you deduct expenses, Kirk's unemployment check is probably worth more.
You're right. The distillery was losing money, but the land that the distillery was sitting on, that's a different story.
Oh.
The rumor is, Matthew was in the process of selling it to a developer when he passed.
And how much would a property like that go for?
Ballpark? 1.5?
That's a hell of a ballpark.
That's a hell of a motive. Your turn to share.
Shoot.
You ever regret what happened between us?
A relationship?
Leaving.
They occupy two different worlds. They're always dead. It just took my leaving to realize it.
Well, like you said, you have a trial to prepare for, so leave you to it. It's nice seeing you. Oh, tell your mama said hi.
Uh-huh. It's Nicole. I was just wondering, have you got any results back on the fingerprints on the window? Anyone other than my mother? Not in the system. And what about the autopsy? Is it possible that those injuries could have been caused by I don't know, maybe he fell? Damn it. No, this is absolutely not good news for my case. Thanks anyway. When were you gonna tell me about the distillery?
The distillery? What? My husband had just died. I didn't think that was important.
Do you expect a jury to believe that?
It's the truth.
It's a motive.
You honestly think I would kill my husband for a tiny craft distillery?
No, but you might for $1.5 million.
Matthew handles all of that stuff. Besides, it was Riley's idea to change the will. She never trusted Kirk.
Okay. Look, if this is gonna work, you and me, we're gonna have to do a better job communicating.
Well, I was all set to go with the public defender.
Are you really so proud that you can't even recognize when you need help?
Or is it you're so proud you think everyone needs you?
Well, I guess the apple didn't fall too far from the tree then, did it?
Yeah, you're right.
But seriously, Mom, you can't hold anything back, no matter how insignificant, how inconsequential you think it is. I need it all. Promise.
Promise.
Good. Because this will pours gasoline all over our dumpster fire of a case.
What about those fingerprints?
They weren't a match for anyone in the system. And the autopsy showed that the fall was not accidental.
Great.
Mom, I have to ask. Did you push Matthew down those stairs?
Of course not.
Did you do anything that might have inadvertently caused him to fall downstairs?
No.
Would you even remember it if you had? You think I've forgotten what it was like? When you'd start drinking at lunch and forget to pick me up from school? When you'd be out all night long and then you'd come home and forget how you even got there? Because I sure as hell have not.
So do you actually think I'm capable of something like that? You're my daughter.
No, I am your lawyer.
Fine. If you don't believe me, maybe the court will.
What are you talking about?
When I take the stand, I will just tell them I passed out on the couch. I don't know what happened to your stepfather.
You don't seriously think I'm gonna let you testify?
I have every right to clear my name.
You get up on that stand, it's like handing Bobby O'Donnell a loaded gun.
I've got nothing to hide.
They will find something, and when they do, they will crucify you.
How do you know?
Because that's what I would do.
If it was up to him, they would have cashed out years ago.
No, but you might for $1.5 million.
What about those fingerprints?
They weren't a match for anyone in the system. Could you push Matthew down those stairs?
Of course not.
Did you do anything that might have inadvertently caused him to fall downstairs?
No.
Could you tell Bobby Nicole Ray is here to see him?
Sure. Have a seat.
You just couldn't stay away, could you?
Maybe I was just curious to see what Eastborough's district attorney's office actually looked like.
Cushy. Although the view's probably not as nice as the one from your high-rise.
Who said my office was in a high-rise?
It's not?
No, it is. I was just curious.
Well, you really want to be impressed? Come on back. I'll give you the tour. This is where the magic happens.
Wow.
So why are you really here?
You're not even gonna offer me a cup of Sanka first?
Let me guess. You asked her about the inheritance. And now you realize you took on a losing case.
I asked about the inheritance. And now I'm about to poke some serious holes in your case.
Good luck with that.
I need the witness statements.
The reports were in the discovery.
I want the actual transcripts.
Why? You already know they're harmful to your case.
That's not up to you to decide, is it?
Didn't your mother ever tell you not to ask questions you don't want to hear the answers to?
Must have slipped her mind.
Helen and Harold Mullins.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it?
You should know that I've secured convictions on less than the piece of paper in your hand.
Then I'm sure you won't mind if I reach out and verify the information in here.
Wait, did you just accuse me of doctoring their testimony?
Please. Don't be so sanctimonious. You wouldn't be the first district attorney to bend the rules to win a case.
And you wouldn't be the first defense attorney to shield their client with a smokescreen of red tape.
I guess I'll just have to find out, won't I?
Fine. You want to talk to him? Be my guest. Although, I should warn you, Helen wasn't necessarily the biggest fan of your mother.
Sounds an awful lot like bias to me.
You don't need me to remind you how difficult your mother was to love.
No, that's right, I don't.
Did I strike a nerve?
Thanks for the file.
Anytime. Did you forget something?
Isn't this the moment when you wish me luck and tell me how much I'm gonna need it?
Would it change your mind?
Not an inch.
Then I won't waste my breath.
Helen Mullins? My name is Nicole Ray. I'm representing... Hi.
I know who you are.
Who is it?
Kate's daughter.
You can call me Nicole.
Want to come in? I just made some coffee.
I only need a moment of your time.
We've already told everything we know to the police.
Yes, I've read the transcripts of your conversation.
Then why are you here?
Have you... seen this man? You two happen to be the only witnesses we have.
Unfortunately, we're not too keen on sticking our noses where they don't belong.
Is that why you called the police the other night? Because you didn't want to stick your nose where it doesn't belong?
I called the police because I was concerned for Matthew. Not that it did much good.
They were fighting.
They were always fighting.
Can you just take another look? Please. Have you seen him around the house?
Kirk? Sure. He and Matthew worked together.
What about the night he died?
No. It was just Matthew and your mother.
You mean it was just the two of them that you could hear?
Thank you for your time.
You know, now that you mention it, there is one thing I do remember hearing her shout that night.
And what was that?
She said, "I'm going to kill you."
Miss Ray,
Harold.
please forgive my wife. She means well. Sometimes she can be stubborn as an owl.
I know the type.
Now, you didn't hear this from me. A couple months back, I was mowing the lawn. Your mother was at work. Let's just say that Matthew wasn't alone.
Another woman. Was Matthew having an affair?
I didn't ask. You're the first and only person that I mentioned this to.
I don't suppose you have a name? Could you at least tell me what she looked like?
A little younger than your mom. Blonde hair.
If my mother had found out, that certainly would have given them something to fight about.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Good luck.
Thank you.
Are you crazy? You threatened to kill him?
I was angry. I didn't mean it.
You didn't mean it when you said it or when you actually did it?
I don't even remember saying it.
Unfortunately for you, your neighbor does, and I'm sure she'll be more than happy to share it with the jury.
Yeah, it sounds like Helen.
Along with Matthew's affair.
They knew about that?
So you did know?
Yeah.
You seriously didn't think I would find out?
I'm sorry. I just didn't see the point in ruining his reputation.
The prosecution will.
Okay, fine. Matthew had been cheating on me for months, okay? Are you happy? A while back, I happened to find some emails on his computer.
Happened.
He'd been spending a lot of late nights at work and texting on his phone all the time. I was suspicious.
Go on.
The letters were romantic. I confronted him about it. He swore he'd stop.
But he didn't, did he?
The night Matthew, I had found more letters on the computer.
That's when you two were fighting.
But that time, he did end it. I watched him. He sent the texts right in front of me.
And?
He said she didn't take it well.
Do you know who it was?
No. Frankly, I didn't want to know. I just wanted it to be over, end of story.
Why is it that every time I pursue a lead to clear your name, all I do is uncover another motive? And when did you start drinking again?
My husband of 15 years was having an affair on me. Excuse me if I wanted a drink.
A drink.
A few. Yeah, I lost count.
Okay. Let's just go back to that night. You confronted him about the affair.
Yeah. We were arguing. It would seem like hours. And then I sat on the couch. No, I laid on the couch. I don't remember what happened after that.
Please, try.
My head was spinning. I think he said he was going upstairs to go to bed.
And this whole time, you two were alone.
You think so?
Think. At any point, was there anyone else in the house?
Maybe.
Maybe?
I don't know, like who?
Kirk, maybe?
Kirk?
Losing half the profits from that real estate sale would be enough to make anyone jealous, don't you think?
Yeah.
Tell you what, you think about it. Where are you going? And go back to the house to see if the police missed anything.
Nicole, On a scale from 1 to 10, how screwed do you think I am?
12.
Ryan? You here?
I'd be glad just to be sad thinking of you.
How much have you had to drink?
Oh, here we go again. The same thing.
I don't want to do this right now. I never want to do this.
That's how you got in.
Right? Right, is that you? Hello?
Hey, Nikki. It's me.
Riley. Yeah, I'm over at the house. Where are you?
I'm getting ready to head to work.
What time are you leaving?
Shouldn't be too much longer.
What the hell?
Nikki? Nikki, what happened?
Can I call you back later?
Sure.
Okay, bye. Nicole, I'm glad I caught you. Do you got a sec?
Is it about Mom's case?
Did you know Matthew was having an affair?
Wait, what?
Apparently it had been happening for a while. You really didn't know?
No. Absolutely not. Did Mom know?
Yeah.
Another motive.
Apparently they grow on trees around here.
What happened? Did he tell her?
She found some emails on his computer. I was just over at her house. I found one of them myself.
Do I even want to know what it said?
The usual, thinking of you, stuff like that.
You think she did it?
I was thinking Kirk, but now, who knows?
Look, I know she's not the best person, but I truly don't think that she's capable of doing such a thing.
You mean you don't think she'd be capable of doing such a thing when she's sober?
In either state, Nikki.
12 hours ago, I would have agreed with you. Now, who knows? I guess I was just hoping that maybe you had heard something, or maybe you knew who the woman was.
No. I'm sorry. Look, my shift is about to start. Can we talk about this more tomorrow morning?
Burning the midnight oil, huh?
Welcome to the glamorous world of medicine.
I'll be at the motel, if you think of anything.
Sounds good.
Bye.
We spoke to the manager. Said the housekeeper reported her keys stolen a couple days ago.
This just proves that someone is trying to stop my investigation.
Anyone giving you any trouble lately?
Matthew's brother isn't exactly a fan.
Wyatt. I'll tell you what, I'll give him a call and find out where he was tonight.
And maybe Kirk Holloway.
For your mother's sake, I hope you're as good at being a lawyer as you are making enemies.
I don't suppose this place has a security camera.
Sorry. You know, I'd feel better if you weren't alone. Is there anyone you can call? Maybe Riley?
No, she's still at work. But I'll be fine. Really.
In the meantime, I'm gonna run prints on this. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Can you compare them to this?
Do I even want to know where you got this from?
You said you'd take a look if I do.
Do you have a rest?
I will. When my mother gets out of jail.
If I ever get in trouble, I know who I'm gonna call.
Thank you, Charlene.
This is Nicole.
It's Charlene.
Got some news?
Actually, I do. We looked into Wyatt.
And?
Thought it might interest you to hear that Mr. Rafferty was a no-show for work last night.
What about the prints from the bottle?
No match. Not the photo or the window at your mother's house.
Damn it.
Hey, you want some unsolicited advice?
This is my favorite kind.
In my experience, I've learned that these things usually come down to one of two things: passion or money.
John Harding? You don't know me, but my name is Nicole Ray.
Oh. Who's that? Sorry about your stepfather.
If you have a moment, I would just love to ask you a few questions about his will.
Actually, I'm running late for a client meeting. Besides, it's a little soon to probate, don't you think?
Oh, no. I'm not interested in contesting it. I'm representing my mother in the murder trial.
Oh, that's out of my area of expertise.
Well, I was just wondering, if something were to happen to my mother, what happens to the will?
Let me guess. You went to one of those big fancy law schools, huh?
UV.
And did they teach you about attorney-client privilege there?
They did. As a legal matter, yes. But as a family member inquiring about family business, I believe it falls under the category of nosy stepdaughter.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt if I'm a few minutes late. Nosy stepdaughter. And a very particular filing system. Let's see, Rafferty. Ah. Matthew Rafferty. 6 weeks ago, Matthew redrafted his will, naming your mother was his primary beneficiary.
Because he didn't trust his partner.
Correct.
Now, let's say my mother gets convicted for Matthew's murder.
It's the Slayer statute that would prevent her from inheriting 1 penny of Matthew's estate.
In which case?
Goes to the next beneficiary.
So theoretically, someone could have killed Matthew and framed my mother so that they could collect the inheritance instead.
That's some 4-dimensional chess right there.
Guess I'm looking for Ace Burroughs' very own Bobby Fischer. I don't suppose this next beneficiary would happen to be Matthew's brother Wyatt, would it?
Let me see. Actually, no. It's your sister.
Riley. I'll catch up with you. Sorry I haven't called you back. I've just been slammed with patients all day, but is something wrong?
I'm gonna ask you a question, and I need the truth.
Okay, well now you're scaring me.
Where were you the night Matthew died?
Excuse me?
I think you heard me.
I don't understand, though.
Please, just answer the question.
I was home.
Can anyone verify that?
I mean, not unless you want to subpoena my smart TV's browsing history.
Did you go over to Mom's house that night?
Hold on, you think I have something to do with what happened?
You're the one who insisted Matthew change the will.
Well, yes, but to benefit our mother.
Unless she gets convicted of Matthew's murder. In that case, what do you know? It all goes to you. $1.5 million.
You're serious?
Money like that would go a long way in clearing up those debts, don't you think?
Okay, first of all, that's insane. Secondly, why on earth would I insist that you, who works at one of the most well-known firms in the country, come out here and represent Mom if I really wanted her to lose?
Because you didn't think I'd actually come. And you have to admit, as far as alibis go, it isn't a bad one. After all, calling a lawyer from, quote, one of the most well-known firms in the country would go a long way in making it appear you weren't secretly trying to throw the case.
Screw you.
Is that a denial?
That's a get the hell out of my face.
Riley. Riley?
It's Riley. Leave a message.
Hey, it's me. Look, I'm so sorry I accused you like that. It's just... It's my job to ask the hard questions, you know? That... I guess I'm just exhausted. Please call me.
just the hotel room, now this. It can't be random.
Did you get a look at the driver?
It happened too fast.
License plate? No. I don't know what you want me to do. Put out an APB on a black SUV? Nick, we've known each other for a long time. And believe me when I tell you that Matthew Rafferty was loved by a lot of people in this town, any of whom would love to see your mother punished. Look, just hang in there, okay? The sooner the trial's over, the sooner things will calm down.
Once she gets convicted, you mean?
You said it, not me. Fish and chips.
Thanks.
Long day.
Long week.
Anything new with the case?
Unfortunately, no.
Well, for what it's worth, I miss both your mom and Matthew. And if you ever want a friendly face to talk to.
I appreciate that.
Usual?
Thanks.
Ugh.
Well, Charlene told me what happened. She sounded worried about you.
She's just eager to get the case wrapped up.
We all are.
You're not the one with a mother sitting in jail.
Whom until a few days ago you hadn't spoken to in years.
She's still entitled to a defense.
Look, I just don't want to see anything happen to you.
It's gonna take a lot more than some amateur intimidation to stop me from digging.
Well, just be careful where you dig. Towns like this have a lot of landmines.
Do you always look out for your opposing counsel like this?
What can I say? I must be getting sentimental in my old age. But if you do plan on presenting another theory for Matthew's murder, I'd do it soon. Because if this does go to trial, you and I both know this does not end well for your mother.
Now you want to save my mother.
Well, truthfully, I'm more interested in saving your reputation.
Aren't you the hero?
Voluntary manslaughter, 15 years.
A plea deal?
All drawn up and ready to go. All you have to do is get your mother to sign it.
15 years? That'll make her what, 75?
Well, at least she'll have a few years to spend with her future grandkids instead of sitting behind bars.
Involuntary manslaughter, 5 years.
Nick, this is a textbook case of crime of passion.
And you're assuming that the killer isn't still out there.
I can't serve justice on a hunch.
But what they did to my hotel room.
The hotel the cops get called to at least 2 to 3 times a week. This town is full of people who just want to see your old woman pay.
You mean they want to see my old woman hung?
And that's your jury pool. 15 years. I'd seriously consider it if I were you.
Well, well, well. Nicole Ray. How about a whiskey, sweetheart?
I think you've had enough.
Why don't you just back up, buddy? No one here wants any trouble.
No trouble. Just want a few words with our lawyer friend here.
Okay. Well, I said back up.
Whatever you say, counselor.
Oh! Hey! Come on, guys!
Mother deserves a chair for what she did to my brother. I'm thinking, maybe I'll just hurt someone important to her instead.
Back off, man!
Hey, that's enough. That's enough.
How about a ride down to the station to cool off?
I told you.
Everybody okay?
Fine.
Bobby?
Never better.
Good. Wyatt's fingerprints were a match for the photo. Plus, guess what kind of car he drives?
Black SUV. So he's the one who's been trying to intimidate me?
Guess he took his grief too far, but don't worry, he's not going to be bothering you again. We've got plenty of charges to keep him busy here for a while.
What about the fingerprints from the house?
None of the prints that we collected the night of Matthew's murder matched his.
So it wasn't Kirk or Wyatt.
I'm just glad no one got seriously hurt.
Me too. 15 years. Voluntary manslaughter.
If I plead guilty.
That's usually how plea deals work.
But I could go to trial and get nothing.
Or you could get 30.
But you're a good lawyer.
That doesn't matter if I can't fight the facts right in front of us.
You want facts? How about the fact that my husband's killer is still out there?
You mean the killer we're not getting any closer to finding? At least with this deal, you'll get a few decent years.
A few decent years? Is that the best Nicole Ray can do?
I didn't get liquored up and fight with my husband. I didn't tell the cops I can't remember what happened. I'm not the beneficiary of $1 million will. And I sure as hell didn't come back here to this crappy small town after all these years just to lose. And do you have any idea what's been happening to me out there? Ever since I got here, I have been harassed. My motel room has been broken into. Matthew's brother tried to run me off the road, and now my own sister is mad at me.
Well, if it's so bad, why are you doing this?
Because I thought maybe for once there was something I could do to actually make you happy.
Or something you could do so you feel better about yourself.
You needed me.
No, you want me to need you. There's a difference. As I recall, I was all set to go with Chuck. It was your idea to take this case over. And now that it's not going the way you want, you're just ready to cash in your chips and go home. Well, no. I'm gonna fight. And if you are not gonna fight with me, if you are not going to be in my corner, then I'm gonna find someone who will.
You're saying I should just quit?
No, I'm saying you're fired.
You're serious?
Officer! We're through here.
All right, then. Let's go.
Fine.
Go on, I'll catch up. Nicole, what a surprise.
Got a sec?
Of course. Come on in.
No, I'm not staying. I just wanted to come by, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
I presented the deal to my client, advised her to take it, and she fired me.
Wait. Your mother fired you?
She'd rather take her chance in court.
Without you?
She doesn't feel I'm, quote, in her corner.
So she's gonna go with a public defender.
Yeah, maybe Chuck can do a better job.
Chuck hasn't seen the inside of a courtroom in over a year.
It's just like riding a bicycle.
It is nothing like riding a bicycle.
What do you want me to say? Yes, she's being stubborn, but I can't just wave a magic lawyer wand and change the woman's mind.
You have to. You can't just give up.
Give up?
You act like you're the only lawyer that's had a stubborn client.
You don't know my mother like I do.
But I do know this case, Nikki. You've seen the evidence. You've read the witness statements. She doesn't need Chuck. She needs a miracle. She needs you.
So now you care about my mother.
Actually, I don't. I think she's a murderer and frankly deserves to rot in prison for what she did.
Then why aren't you celebrating?
Because I care about you, Nikki. And the old Nikki, the Nikki that I went to school with, would have never walked away from a challenge. Ever.
Well, the old Nikki didn't have a murderer for a mother. Allegedly.
Well, there is one thing I'm disappointed about.
You're disappointed?
I won't be able to go up against you in court.
Although we both know I would have won.
Yeah. Possibly.
Probably.
You always did enjoy a good fight.
Well, hey, if you ever
feel like relocating out west, my offer still stands. Seriously.
I appreciate that.
Of course, that's assuming that your legal skills are better than your bar fighting skills.
Hey, if Charlene hadn't interrupted us, I would have had them.
Mm-hmm. Well, I better get back to the hotel. I need to pack before they charge me another day.
See you around, counselor.
See you around.
Nikki, did you ever think about why things never worked out between us?
Probably because I always enjoyed a good fight.
Ouch.
Good luck. Come in.
So it's true. You're leaving?
She fired me. Look, right about yesterday, What's this?
The footage from my doorbell camera, so that you can see that my car was parked in front of my house all night long and that I never left.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I ran out of places to look, and I got desperate.
Actually, I think it was a pretty smart theory. So, I mean, too bad I didn't think of it sooner, so.
Too bad.
So what happens now?
She's someone else's problem.
You mean the public defender?
Maybe he'll be able to convince her to sign the deal.
Do you think she did it?
I don't know. Maybe no one did it. Maybe there never was another person in the first place. Maybe the autopsy was wrong and Matthew just fell.
I wish I could change your mind about leaving.
You could always come to California. Free rent?
What, and give up my cushy position sponge bathing patients at Eastboro General?
I'm sure there are plenty of patients to sponge bathe in LA.
If things go the way that I think that they will, Mom's gonna need all the support she can get. So, yeah. Don't be a stranger.
I won't. I've got a 6 o'clock out, so tell Jerry I'll be back at the firm in the morning. Yeah, I'm headed to the airport now. You really want to know? Put it this way, I've got enough material to keep my therapist busy for the next year and a half. Yeah. Okay. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Video doorbell.
The missus wouldn't be happy about me talking to you again. Lucky for you, she's at bingo.
Good. Because I need a favor.
Well, what do you know?
Harold, you're a lifesaver.
Why? I cracked this case? It had to be you.
Wouldn't even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you. You know what, Harold? I think you actually did. Hey, I'm at my mother's house. Would you mind stopping by?
I was surprised to hear from you.
Well, you were friends with my mom and Matthew, and I needed that friendly face.
I have just the thing. Took it from work. Don't tell anyone.
My lips are sealed. I'll get some glasses. I can't find my mom's bottle opener.
Oh, don't worry. I brought one. What happened with you and your mom anyway? I thought things were better between you two.
Tried to get her to take a deal.
I guess that means she didn't want it?
Well, it's complicated.
So, still don't have any other suspects?
Like I said, it's complicated.
Right.
Care to do the honors?
It's your house.
Well, technically it's my mother's house.
What should we drink to?
Something uplifting for once. Anyone special in your life?
Actually, I just went through a breakup.
Oh. Was it bad?
Well, let's just say it was complicated.
To complicated relationships. Cheers. You looking for this? It had to be you. Or was that like your special song or something?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The locket? The messages he wrote you, quoting the lyrics from the song? And then the neighbor's description, a little younger than your mom, blonde hair.
He saw us?
Just took me a while to connect the dots. How long were you two sleeping together?
Couple of months, give or take. Matthew had been coming in and out of the tavern a lot. Started innocent. He'd flirt a little. I'd flirt a little back. Smile led to a touch on the shoulder, led to an invitation. You get the idea. Congratulations. You wanted to find the killer, and you did. Nicole! Come on, Nicole. I don't want to hurt you. I swear. Of course, I didn't want to hurt Matthew either. But he left me no choice.
Drop your weapon! I said drop the weapon! I got your text.
Nikki, are you okay?
Yes.
Where is she?
With Charlene.
We've got your phone, Sadie. We know all about your relationship with Matthew Rafferty. How he finally ended things after his wife found the latest messages. And judging from your text that you sent, I'm guessing that didn't make you too pleased with either one of them. You already confessed to Nicole Ray an hour ago. Might as well come clean for the record now.
At first, I was just going to talk, smooth things over. Then after seeing them together, seeing the way she treated him, and that he chooses her over me, yes, I was angry. And yes, I killed him. He deserved it.
Oh, Mom.
Thank you for never doubting me, even when I was doubting you.
I was just doing my job.
No, you were being my daughter. Now, there are going to be some changes around here. Charlene is getting me into a treatment program, and I'm even going to pick up some shifts at the old diner. Now, I am fully aware that this is going to be a journey, but I will get there. I promise. One step at a time. I owe it to the both of you. And to Matthew.
You don't have to do it alone, Mom. You'll always have us.
Does that mean that you're going to be sticking around for a little while?
Well, the firm's waited this long. I don't see why they can't wait a few more days. In the meantime, I was hoping that I could stay at the house.
Yes. Yes, of course. You are always welcome.
Good, because I plan on stopping by a lot more often.
Or you could move back permanently, open up a little firm in town.
Like Mom says, one step at a time.
Okay. You're just saying.
Now, how about a lift home?
Home.